Hello and welcome back to the episode of our game character creation series. In this episode, I'm going to show you the animation process for our character. In the animation, we are going to create two animations, the walking animations and idle animation. I'm not going to explain starting from the basics of animation principle, but I'm going to explain the techniques and tools I use in the Blender to create some simple animation. So let's get started on it. So let's say we have to firstly set the frame rate and not the frame rate, the duration. And since this will be a simple animation, and I will set the duration of animation like 60 frames. So I put 60 frames here, and then what we are going to do right now is we are going to open another window by customizing it. So we have to go to the corner of this two window. So go to the corner, you will see this kind of crosshair cursor. When you get the cursor, you can just drag from it and create another window. And in this window, I'm going to choose that dope sheet, and here I will change it to action editor. Okay, and then I will press use, and let's name this one Rust Walk, and let's cover it from deleting the set. And when we close the Blender, so just the icon for safety. So now we can just start on it. And before we get started, I will just create another window. And here we will choose Graph Editor. So we are going to need a Graph Editor. Make sure you are in the more animation. So to animate it, we have to go to the pose mode. In there, we can set keyframes and start animating it. So select our character ridge and then press Ctrl and Tab to go to the pose mode. Okay. So we are going to start animating the leg. Before animating it, please make sure you have checked this symmetry setting. So we only have to animate one side of it, and then we can mirror it to the other side. Okay, and then we are going to select these two IK control pole and animate our leg like this. Okay, let's see. We are going to add the keyframe in the frame 0 with the current position. Select these two IK pole and press I to insert the keyframe, and let's add location, rotation, and scale keyframe in here, and then we will go to the print tab and move it like this. In there, why is it? So select both of the IK pole and we will move it in the Y Z, as you can see. So press G to grab it, and then press Y to move it in the Y Z like this. Okay, and then we can press I to insert the keyframe and insert location, rotation, and scale. And make sure you are in the frame tab, right? Okay, and we can see how the feet move by working on the timeline like this. Okay, and now we are going to go to the frame 20, and now we are going to move our leg in the ZZ. So press G and Z to move it in the ZZ like this. Okay, and then add another keyframe here, press I to insert the keyframe, and location, rotation, and scale. Like that. As you can see, it's moving nicely. And we don't have to worry about is being traced or not. And we will adjust it later. Right now, we are just doing the kind of block out for it. So let's go to the frame 30. And we are going to move it into YZ like this. Okay. And then press G to grab and press Y to move it into YZ and put it here. So make sure you are selecting both of the angle bolt and inserting keyframe for both of the bolt. Okay. And now we are going to go to the frame velocity and I will move it like that. Okay. I'll just move it here and insert a keyframe there. So and then I will reduce the duration to 50 and we don't need the extra 10 frame. What we can do right now is we can loop the animation. So we can use it in that change it. So select both of the bolt and in the graph editor we will select the key from the frame 0 like this and duplicate it by pressing Shift and T and move it at the exit and put it on the frame 50. So when we press play, as you can see, the field moving right now. Very natural right now, and we can adjust it using the motion pad. Okay, but please make sure the animation is looping. Okay, I will show you the example of non-looping animation. Animation that is non-loop. Okay. Here you can see the animation is now looping because I reduce the keyframe and please make sure it's not happening to your animation. Okay, and then if our animation is looping for the feed, what we can do right now is select both of the keys or just one key is okay. We will go to the object data property and then open the motion pad, and then we are going to calculate the motion pad. Okay, as we can see, our motion pad is not going very smoothly. Okay, what we can do is we can make it round and smooth, so it movement look more natural. So right now the keyframe 10s and 20s are moving very rigidly. So what I will do is I will in the frame 10 I will move the feet and the YZ to the front a little bit, okay, like this, and then just press I and make sure you are selecting both of the left, right. Okay, both of the left, and press I to insert the keyframe and insert it. And we can just press edit all part in the motion pad and we can see the edit the motion pad. Okay, please stay now working on the frame 20s. So let's go to the frame 20 and we will move it here like this. Okay, and then we will insert it key here and edit our motion pad. Okay, I think it's look a little bit better now. Okay, as you can see. As you can see, let's slow down around the frame 0. As you can see, frame 50 and 0. Okay, what we can do right now is maybe we can even move it to the back little like this in the middle and insert a keyframe there. Also, please make sure you copy the frame 0 to the frame 50, because we want to do the animation. If we don't copy it to the frame 50, we will see what happened. Okay, it's clipping right now because it's not loop properly. So I will select frame 0 and duplicate it by pressing Shift T and move it to the frame 50. Okay, and we can edit the path. Now I think it moving quite nicely. Even though it's moving quite nicely, as we can see the left slow down when it can to frame 50. So what we can do right now is select both of the frame 50 and frame 0, and we will scale. But instead of scaling with the pause and boundable cursor, we have to choose the individual setup. So it won't affect the timeline, just the keyframe itself. So press period or dot and choose individual setup, and we will scale in the axis. So press S to scale and H to scale in the axis. As you can see, okay, and make this line shorter like this, and we can edit it. As you can see, the keyframe here became spread out a little. So I don't think it won't slow down enough before. So maybe what we can change it, we can even adjust the frame 30 and 20. Okay, now let's go to the 30 frame, and maybe I will just move it down a little like this and move it to the back and keyframe there. Okay, and maybe you can even change the frame 20 and move it to the front later and insert a keyframe there at your part. Okay, so for the printer I will move it to the in the size a little like this, maybe even like that, and insert the frame, and let's see how it looks. Yeah, okay, look at that, and it's moving quite nicely. For the kind of simple animation, we don't even need to use the pull and pull bow. So we will just leave it like that. So we will only add a keyframe for the pull bow and the frame 0 and frame 50. Start and all the animation. So frame 0, we add a keyframe, and then go to the frame 50 and add another keyframe. Okay. So the animation is working smoothly, but we have to move the left one by one. So we cannot move our hand like this, right? So our left like this. So what we can do is we can choose the one side. Okay, I will just choose the right side of our feet. Okay, maybe we have to firstly animate the your feet because it will go inside the floor. As you can see, it will go outside of the floor. So I will just adjust it. So let's select these people, both of these people, and let's check it from the side view. Okay, and maybe we will rotate it a little like this. Add it, keyframe there, rotation location scale, go to frame tab, and I will rotate it like this. The rotation scale. And go to frame 20 maybe we'll do it like that. Okay, go to frame 30. And I will just keep it right now like this. And to go to the frame 40, and maybe we can even do this. Take it and keep the feet on the floor. For the frame 50, we just have to duplicate the frame from the frame 0, key from the frame 0 and duplicate it to the frame 50. So press D and press H to move it and the exit and duplicate it to the frame 0. Now let's see how it goes by pressing play. Get this OK. What we can do right now is we can adjust the animation for the right left. Okay, so select the I cable, select the P bone and pull bone, and select every key in the gradient by pressing A. Now we select every key for the for our leg, for the right leg. Okay, and then we will duplicate it by pressing Shift D and move it here like this. Okay, we will move it and keep it like this. So this we can do loop right now. Okay, so I will show you again this time by using shortcut. So press Shift D to duplicate. We have to move it at the exit. So press H and then under minus 50. So it will move it at the negative 50 frame. So it will start from the minus 50 frame to the frame 0 and then frame 0 to frame 50. Okay, I think a little bit complicated, but you have to do this. And then what we will do it, we will select every key by pressing A, and then we will move 25 keyframe. So the half of our animation 25 keyframe. So press G to move, H to snap it on the exit and enter 25. Okay, 2 and 5 on your keyboard. Okay, right now we can play and see both of the face of the character moving nicely like this. I let the speed a little bit low, but we can fix it later. Right now it's moving quite nicely.